As the Christmas and the New Year festivities inch closer, some signals announcing the season are emerging, with major markets witnessing an increased volume of people coming in for shopping, but ironically very low sales. Amid the current harsh economic realities experienced by Nigerians, Quest Television correspondent Charles Bassi, who visited marketplaces and major highways in Asaba, the Delta State capital, reports that despite the seeming increase in activities ahead of the Yuletide, the buyers and traders alike are lamenting over the situation.
Typical of the start of any festive season, local markets experience increased activity with a hustle and bustle situation where there's hardly any space to move freely. One of such markets is the Ogbogonogo market, the most popular in the city center of Asaba.
Right here at the Ogbogonogo market, one of the most popular markets in Asaba, the Delta State capital, we discovered that there's a huge traffic of people coming in to buy, just as we have so many people selling. But the problem is, in this Yuletide, how much of buyers are really buying with smiles, and how many traders are trading with smiles?
Some of the traders cited put up long faces and looked unhappy with the day's business, while a few others were barely able to convince potential customers to buy from them. The unhappy traders expressed their pains, blaming the government and the economy for their woes. This trader, who deals in women and children's wear, alongside other traders, blamed the economy for the low patronage.
Tell us, what's your take at this season like this?
My take is there's no money in the country now. We are just managing. Everywhere is blocked. You understand? Just money is not flowing.
Like before, these ones are 500, these ones are 1,000, but now this one are 2,000, this one are 1,500. So it's very hard for people to buy.
Things they cost now. It too cost and the money no there.
The way things are in this country now, everybody is struggling to survive. So there is no money to even buy food stuff to store in the house, not talk of buying wares.
The government should change for good. So that this Nigeria, we are suffering now. We are not smiling. At this one, by this time, the sample, no? The things are there. I don't they great joy.
We can't say like before. So before somebody can come and give us and tell us to collect, to give us like 4 or 5. But because of the high price, they are collecting only 1 or 2 just to manage.
The buyers who had come to make purchases ahead of the Christmas celebrations were not left out in the lamentations.
I'm not able to meet up with my shopping because you can't come to the market with list and get exact thing you came with. So what we do is, where your money gets finished, you go home. That's it. If you came with list of maybe 10 items and at number 3, your money gets exhausted, you end it for that day. That's it.
I am begging governments to help us, because what I see for market now is we are into hair fire. This is hair. Plantain 500 is now 1,500.
For this civil servant in Delta State, the new minimum wage currently implemented by the state government seemed not to have mitigated the hardships he faced.
You know, because of this bad economy, increase in the prices of commodities, that same commodity is, now pricing at 1,000, 2,000 naira, which is above the percentage increase in the minimum wage. So the minimum wage, has little or no effect on the price increases.
Away from the markets, the motor parks were very busy, with many embarking on interstate trips ahead of the Christmas celebrations, while the highways were experiencing a heavy volume of vehicular traffic.
With the Christmas season inching closer, it has become very necessary for the road corps marshals to be on the road to ensure strict compliance to safety rules and regulations. And that's the reason why the Delta State Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps is on the road. All its men have been deployed to the expressway to ensure strict compliance to road safety. And this is in a bid to bring about a minimum level of road crashes even at this Yuletide period.
Before I left the market, I came across an audio CD vendor selling Christmas carol.
And I wanted to find out if his sales have increased, especially now that we have gone into the Christmas season. Now, could you tell us, has your sales increased ever since we entered December period?
Yeah, no, they're not increasing too much. The increase is not too much. Just gradually, small.
Now, how much is a CD of a carol, of a Christmas carol?
It's 500 each. 500 each. Normal price. Never add money.
It has been the price even since last year?
For last year, 500 each for each one.
However, as the Christmas season inches closer, songs like the one we're hearing at the background continue reminding us of the need of the fact that there is a Savior that was born and there is a need to celebrate, never mind the harsh economic dispensation. Well, from the Ogbogologo market here in Asaba Delta State, I am Charles Bassi, Quest Television News.